We're gonna have a special guest today.
Yep. A special guest.
We got Trick in the call.
Yeah, we got Trick.
The part I think Kellen's struggling the most with right now is the little ship parts at like the beginning of the level.
Yeah.
Like 16%.
Yeah, let's go back there.
I definitely know what the problem is. I just want to make sure you understand what you're dying to there. Maybe hop in practice mode, yeah. Put a checkpoint like near that part, and I'm gonna have you do the two different things. I'm gonna have you land on the top and the bottom so you can see the difference. Alright, so literally just land right on the bottom there. See? Every time you're gonna fly right up into that
Oh wait, I did it right at the bottom.
The only way that happens is if you click up and you hit that top little corner there. You can click up there and you can hit that corner. That's something you can also do.
Yeah, you can do
so whatever feels better for you. But I think that's a little more inconsistent because you're always landing on the slope at a different spot.
Oh.
And you might not always be able to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah.
That's true.
And honestly, you don't even have to use the slopes entirely.
It's the second one.
The same thing goes.
A harder angle.
The same thing also goes for that.
And it's actually the third one.
Yeah, that's like the 16%.
I think both of the slopes probably have the same problem. And it's only because of the new updates. It wasn't like this on the old version of the game.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you're gonna have to probably fly to the very top of that slope, or else you're gonna keep hitting that top up there.
True.
And if you can, try to maybe just avoid the slope entirely, but that's slightly harder for sure. But just try to land on as high on it as you can so that you get a better transition.
Alright.
But yeah, that thing is annoying though with those physics. It wasn't always like that.
Yes.
But it's kind of like that on Sonic Wave as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and complete this whole part. That's
you'll get better at this
from
part.
here.
As long as you understand the reason you're dying, don't worry about it too much.
Thanks for the help for this part. It's like...
Yeah, just keep working on it. Just remember, every time you go really low on that slope, you're gonna probably end up hitting the top there.
Yeah, like that. Alright. Oh, got past it again. Woo! What happened there?
You landed on that bottom slope. Your momentum when you land on something like that, going up is a lot more, you'll go a lot
I
higher.
almost did the winter part. Let's go.
There you go. Yeah, you're hitting that part a lot more consistently now.
Yeah, I'm getting this part more consistent.
There you go.
Yeah, that definitely helped.
Definitely helped, bro. Thank you so much.
Is there any other parts that you're struggling with?
This one part at like 50 something. This part, like more into this part is kind of hard. I can't really see. I had hitboxes on one time, but the problem with this part is just like I can't see, and then I just died something random.
Well, the good thing with this part is that almost all the orbs are pretty much buffers. Well, they're not all buffers, but you can pretty safely buffer most of the orbs without worrying about it. So if you ever feel like in doubt about what you're doing, you might just want to try to buffer all the orbs. Also, make sure you're holding off that blue orb. It's a lot easier. If you're not holding it, make sure to do that.
Wait. It's kind of hard to hold right from a blue orb.
Once you click the blue orb, just hold. Like, as you're clicking the blue orb, just hold.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah.
But for that one, since you're gonna do it like that, if you hit it a little later, you'll have a good setup every time. So just hit that blue orb a little later and hold.
Oh yeah.
Like a little later than that.
Wait. Like this
Because
part.
the reason you're having a bad setup there is because you're doing it different every time. But if you try to do it kind of the same, see, like when you click too early there and hold, it's not gonna work. But if you go late on that blue orb, it'll work every time.
Yeah, like that, but if you do it more later. Okay, that's a little too late.
That was too late.
Yeah.
No, it's not as hard as it looks. Once you get used to it, you do it a couple times, you won't die there, I promise. But I want to make sure your setup into that part is good every time, because it seems like what you're doing is you're kind of just like doing random things up until that point, and that's kind of why your setup is different. I know why you're dying there. You're buffering the blue orb, but you're hitting the yellow orb before it. This yellow orb right here, you're buffering that. That's causing you to die. You see the yellow orb that I just...
Yep.
Or no?
I saw that one.
Maybe go in practice mode.
Alright, I'm gonna go in practice mode.
And I want you to try to hit that yellow orb a little later, and then buffer the blue orb. There you go. And then hit that late.
Oh!
Just a little later than a buffer.
Oh, got past it. So right here is where I got from to 100. Wanna see a trick that I actually found?
Well, his name is Trick. So.
Wait, trick? Oh my god! Oh, I didn't notice that. Right here, you don't actually have to hit the blue orbs.
Yeah, you're right. That's something you can do in Sonic Wave too.
Let me try and do this whole part in like one attempt. Let's see. Oh!
Okay, you got through it.
I didn't want to
There you
tell
go,
us
you got
though. Yeah, let's go. Let's see this part. This part is like, it's like confusing. It's like really
The
hard.
click pattern is a little messed up there, I think. The gap you're doing there with that spam is a lot tighter than it needs to be. Okay, so you see the right where that spike and saw gap is, the first little part where you're starting to spam there.
Oh yeah, I see it.
So
Yeah, right
when
there.
you start spamming there, you're kind of going down near the spike and then clicking up to where the saw is. But if you just hold and then let go in between the saw and the spike, so just like do one click and hold and then fall between them. You don't have to like spam into it, because if you spam into it, it turns into a really tight gap.
Oh, it makes so much sense because you go through here and then you just do that.
Give it a try.
Let me give it a try.
Just try to hold it, yeah, like that. There you go.
Oh, let's
That's
go.
a way easier gap. There you go. That's perfect. All right. And I think just in general, I'm kind of noticing you're kind of like spamming in a lot of parts where you shouldn't be spamming. Like there. Like you only have to do 1 2 1 2 in this part. Like just go through those saws like with one click.
Oh, I see it.
Because yeah, whenever you spam through things like that,
Yeah, like that.
you're not ever going to be doing the same click pattern every time. So it's hard to gain muscle memory when you're doing click patterns like that.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
There you go. Basically just like that, how you just did it. But with the last click, you just got to hold it a little longer into the portal.
Oh,
There you go.
did it.
That was perfect. How you just did it right there is perfect.
Oh, like this and then. Oh, that was. Wow. So I feel like spam is like more of a tighter gap, but if you just do it like this.
There's some parts
It's
where it
way
is
more
appropriate
easier.
to spam like that, but parts like this where it's like confined spaces like this, you shouldn't always be doing that. If there's like a much simpler click pattern you can do, like the one I just taught you,
Yeah.
because it's way easier to gain muscle memory with that. The main thing is I just want to make sure I'm simplifying your click patterns more so that you have a better time gaining muscle memory. Because if you do like too much spamming and like stuff like that, you're not going to have a good time like getting muscle memory for those types of click patterns. That's basically what I'm trying to teach you.
That makes sense to me.
Yep. Me too. Now I know how to do this part. Thanks to you, Trick. I think I can get from you to 100.
You definitely can.
I keep dying there. It's like, let me go in practice
That
mode
gap
and
after
show
that?
you.
Yeah, that gap is just really tight. It's the same way in Sonic Wave. One thing I can help you with though is try to make sure you're giving yourself the same transition into it every time by spamming like in a certain way, like consistently spamming the same way every time rather than just randomly spamming up into it. Because then at least if you do the same spam click pattern every time, then you're gonna have the same transition into it every time. It's a tight gap, but it becomes easier if you give yourself an easy transition every time.
Oh, just did it.
So yeah, just at this part where you're spamming here, just try to do the same amount of clicks every time and like do it consistently.
Oh, like
rather
that?
than just whatever is comfortable for you. Just whatever you do, try to repeat it over and over rather than doing different things every time.
Oh, did it. Yeah, and also I got another part. This part, I kind of don't know where the spike is. It's because it's the decoration that like now I got hitboxes on. Now I can see it better.
Yeah, I understand why you might be a little confused by the decoration here. I think right now you're probably struggling with it, but once the click pattern stays in your head, then I don't think you'll die here very much. I think it's just a thing of just do it a lot.
Yo, I did it.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, you're doing all the parts. It's just your muscle memory hasn't kicked in yet. It just takes time.
Yep, takes time. This first of the start wave, I can do the first part of it, but that click is actually like really hard. That one right there.
Yeah, you could try to ride the ceiling here, maybe. Try to hold until you hit the ceiling of this part.
Alright.
Not here, but yeah, there.
Oh, I did it.
So then it kind of gives you a cue when to release. When
Oh,
you see
yeah.
it, like do that animation.
Yeah, you're right. Wow.
Let me just see how you're doing the next part, though. Okay, yeah, that's...
Every part that you're teaching me just feels easy now, thanks to you.
That's good, man. But just remember, you gotta be patient though. It doesn't just come right away. You gotta spend a lot of time on these parts, especially for a new artist.
Yep.
You gotta be really patient and understand that muscle memory takes a lot of time.
Yep.
And as long as you're patient with that, then you can beat any level you want.
That's good advice.
Good advice.
Any advice for like dying late in the level? Like how do you keep your mental after that?
Well, for me specifically, I've had plenty of experiences like that. I think the way to approach it is just like understanding that if you just keep playing the level every day, like there's no possibility that you don't end up beating it eventually if you're consistent and you keep playing every day. You got to the ending already. There's just like it's not possible to not eventually beat it if you play every day. No matter how many times you die at it, like eventually you're gonna beat it no matter what. So just keep that in your mind.
If you have a late death, like do you like take a break at that session, or do you like keep pushing through, or do you like maybe come back the next day, or what?
It depends on how your session's going. I mean, if you feel really consistent, like you feel like really warmed up, really consistent, then I mean, there's no problem with continuing playing. But it depends on how your mental's feeling after. Like, if you need to take a break, then take a break. I think you just have to trust your intuition with that, and you know how you are in your head. Just like rely on what your mind is telling you. If you think you need a break, you need a break. There's no point in brute forcing things.
This part is also like really hard. Like these timings, I don't think they're timings, but they're like pretty hard for me.
Yeah, well the problem with this part is that the vision is limited because the little circle thing around, it's not like that in Sonic 8. Yeah, that's what's probably making it hard for you because you don't have a lot of time to react to the timings.
Yeah.
But that's just a hard part of the level. Another muscle memory thing. Yeah, but it seems like you're pretty good at it, to be honest. I wouldn't worry about it. The main things that I think you're struggling with, I think you're gonna get better at after what I told you to do. So I think you shouldn't be worrying. I think you're gonna tackle this pretty quickly.
Thank you so much for stopping by. This is awesome. Really appreciate it.
Really appreciate it.
Of course. I know you're gonna finish this. You're already getting way better. Like you're adjusting to the things really quickly. Like usually, if I help people with something, they take a while to process what I mean by it. But you just immediately understand what I say, which is definitely gonna take you far.
I gotta be
not
honest,
only just
half the things you said went way over my head, but I'm glad Kellen understood it.
Yep.
he has an understanding of like certain things that a lot of people don't, which is already like a massive like differential from other people. So I think he really has good potential. I already can tell just by watching him. Alright guys, I think now I'll have to head out.
Thank you so much.
Good luck,
Trick.
Kellen.
Thank you.
Of course. Good
Alright.
luck.
Peace out, bro.
Bye, guys.
Peace out.
Peace.
$18.
Oh, nice.